for me. Right for me. Right.
It is time to break out a new playset. Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the channel. Today we have the brand new Rescue Road Raceway from Mattel and Disney Pixar cars. This is from their new Radiator Springs Race and Rescue line. Of course, you guys know, for those of you who are more in the know with Disney Pixar cars, for myself, we're just now getting back into these. Of course, I grew up with Cars 2006, I mean, come on. I was just a wee little one in 6th grade, but hey, I am still a Disney Cars fan to this day. Granted, we haven't really been collecting and or racing them inside the hauler as of late, but that all changes in these next several videos because these guys are going to be way more prominent here on the channel. I mean, come on. You guys wanted it. You're getting it. So this is a review showcase and play case of this brand new Rescue Road Raceway. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. We'll take a look at the cars, which I did hear from other YouTube content creators that these are plastic castings. So I'm curious to know how well they're going to run compared to like the metal counterparts. But we'll take a look at that later on. I'm fumbling over words, but anywho, let's go ahead and get into this. Disney Pixar cars. So it looks like you start them right up there at the Wheelwell Motel, and they will drag race down. First one to the finish. Hey, look, there's a little Stanley and a little is that Radiator Springs or is that a Race and Rescue? That is a Race and Rescue logo. Rescue Road Raceway. Lightning McQueen and Chick Hicks featured on this play case as they are the most two prominent cars that are featured in this set. 37 inches long. 96 centimeters, ages 4 and up. Of course, it is from Mattel. You know what else Mattel makes? Monster trucks, Hot Wheels, Matchbox. There are a lot of die-casts under the Mattel banner. That's why I love doing what I do, because Mattel sometimes, 60-40 puts out some decent products. So it looks like we will be rescuing Chick Hicks, maybe. Looks like Lightning McQueen has to put out the fire to save him. We'll find out and see what happens there. We'll go ahead and take a look at the back. Race and Rescue, Rescue Road Raceway. That is a tongue twister. Launch over fire, knock Chick into the cactus. Oh, so we're not saving him. We are putting his life in jeopardy. That's kind of funny. Right there, looks like those will be the finish line markers. Wheelwell Motel. Yeah, we're looking good. Not bad. I have the easy open tab here on the back. Now, this is a non-motorized set, so we just bloop, flip them, and they race. So, let's go ahead and get the box open, get you guys up on a tripod, and let's get it. Now, for those of you wondering, I did pick this up at my local Walmart. It was $40, like $39.88, whatever Walmart does. I know they do some funny stuff with their prices, but $40 out the door. Let's see if it's actually worth that $40. Now, you guys know when I do my track reviews, I am brutally honest with Mattel. So we will see how well they have done with this playset. Again, new for 2025. They have put out some bangers of some race sets this year, including the Bowser Castle Mario Kart track. That was such a fantastically built track, and it performed so well. But when you look at the opposite side of the spectrum, they put out a brand new monster truck playset, the Dragon Destruction, which is absolute garbage. So, is this going to be good or is it going to be trash? That is my question, because this is the very first Cars playset I have reviewed on the channel. If you guys continue to like the Cars content, go ahead and show me that by liking the video, commenting down below. It lets me know you guys want to see more of the Cars content. If you guys do enjoy this, we will try and pick up some more Cars playsets later on if you guys really want to see Cars be very prominent here on the channel. I know I certainly do, but again, this is a job. I basically work for you guys for what you guys want to see here showcased on the channel. So we'll go ahead and get into it. It has a nice easy open tab there on the back. I saw one creator say they don't like opening through the panel because it destroys the rear image, which sure, I get that, but I mean, for me, I don't have room to keep all the boxes. Maybe some creators do. I personally don't. And the one bummer I have heard about this, it is very, and I mean very sticker heavy. So we'll go ahead and start getting everything out. Looks like we do have the finish marker right there. Ends up at the courthouse. There we go. This must be the start gate. Some nice structure pieces right there. Make sure I get everything out. Hey, look, there's Stanley right there. So yes, Race and Rescue logo. And I do believe this is our launcher area that we will pull back. Stanley pops up and we go, ka-chow. Some more braces. So we do have a prominent blue side and a prominent red side. I do like that. So that's going to make it good for when we get to our actual races we hold here on the channel. More track pieces. So I'm curious to know why they decided to do, looks like one side is riveted almost. So it's going to slow the cars down a little bit. I don't know how much I care for that, but again, we haven't raced them yet, so we don't really know how well they will perform. More gray track pieces. Looks like you got some pieces where you can connect some more play sets. That's pretty cool. Dirt area. Some rocks. Some fire. So definitely a lot of little bitty pieces inside the set. So this must be Willie's Butte, where you put Chick Hicks up on and you knock down the flames and knock them into the cacti. There's a weird cardboard thing on that. There is our Wheelwell Motel. More pieces, blue pieces, yellow. So this is our gate to where we can change the lanes, because technically, it's technically two different tracks in one. They have two different paths they can go on. There's Willie's Butte. Nice little ornament valley. Pieces. Make sure we got no more. Always check the box, or maybe something hiding in the corners. We'll go ahead and get this out. So I'm guessing what's in here will be our, yep, there is the cacti pieces. And there's, looks like there's another little red thing in there. So we'll get that out later when it comes time. Let's go ahead and see how bad the stickers truly are. All right, this is, we're doing this to get, oh, it's not too bad. Some people were making it out to be as like 90 million stickers, but this really isn't too bad. Again, I know I'm going to botch them. I know they're going to turn out bad on some areas, but hey, that's all right. I did read some of your comments. Using tweezers helps. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're raw dogging it. All right, let's go ahead and get our cars out. It looks like they got a nice, well, it was supposed to be a nice easy pull tab till I butchered it. Try it from the other side. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Give me the cars. So it has a nice perforated area right up here on top. Then it has these other little plastic tabs that you just basically just pull up, and you will be able to release the cars. So we'll go ahead and take a look at Lightning McQueen real quick. Again, these are plastic cars, plastic base, plastic body. So these are definitely a heck of a lot lighter than their metal counterparts. So when we get to our tournaments, we will definitely race these guys compared to their metal on metal counterparts. Chick Hicks right there, all the beautiful logos on him. That's what I always liked about Chick Hicks. He just has so many contingency sponsors all across his body. Just makes for a good looking stock car. And of course, it does come with two little Chick Hick hitties. No, their wheels do not move. That's all right. So these guys won't be good for racing, but hey, I mean, if you just drag them, they do pretty all right. So we'll go ahead and get everything off to the side, and we will get ready for our time lapse. And we will get this track set built and ready to go. Get this ready to go for you guys. We'll go ahead and get all of our participants over there. The Chick Hicks pitties with him. And then, we'll just go ahead and open this guy now so you guys can really see what's in here. So yes, it does a couple cacti. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. There's one hidden down there in the corner. Check your corners, rookie. There you go. 3 cacti. It's like a barrel assembly, and then it's like a sign of some sort. All right, now it is time for the time lapse. Would love to put some Cars music up for you guys while we do this time lapse, but you know, YouTube and copyrights. Time lapse time. And 3, 2, 1, get it.
For me, what, work it, get down, 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 work it.
Ka-chow, Hawkeye Holler Nation. It is assembled, and I gotta tell you what, this looks really, really good. Honestly, I am very impressed with this. Sure, basic colors, basic stickers, and let me tell you what, the stickers were not too hard to put on, and they are a nice sticker material. That way, if you kind of mess up, you're able to like re-peel them off and replace them. So, all in all, I think we had a total of 15 stickers. So not too bad for a playset of this magnitude. This is a really good size, takes up half the table, so that's a 3-foot track right there. Now, the question is, how well does it race and how accurate is this finish line? Being a toy of its caliber, I'm not expecting this finish line to be very, well, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. We'll just see how accurate it is. So, as I stated when building this set, you get two different you stay up. You stay there. You get two different lanes of actually, I may put those on backwards. I may need to take those off and put them around because I just noticed there are like little markers where the car comes through and hits them. I don't think you'll be able to hit them going down that way, but I'll double check that here later on. But where was I? Anyway, you get two different lanes of play. So you guys will start up here in the red and the blue. You'll use the wheel well motel and just pull it back ever so nicely. You don't really need to yank it. If you yank it, you're going to pop it off. So just a gentle send these cars on the way. They don't need a huge incline. It's all the farther those little gates go up, and that will send them down the gray route, which is the racetrack. But then you guys get the danger routes, which is the gravel area with the fire, and then you get the blue, almost like a raft area where you're going down some rapids, hitting some boulders along the way. So we're going to try this out. I need to double check these real quick, and then we'll see how well it plays, including the rescue feature. Touching base on the fire feature, yes, they were on backwards, so just keep that in mind. This little notch right here, it needs to be towards the brown area so the cars can hit them on the way down. All right, let's go ahead and get a race lined up. That is ready to go. We'll go ahead and put Chick on the blue side, Lightning on the red, and we will send them in 3, 2, 1, go. Lightning McQueen! All right, a fun little race. Of course, you know, Lightning McQueen does get the victory. Now remember, these are plastic die-cast cars. They're not really die-cast. Die-cast is a metal. These are plastic race cars. We're not going to open up. See, right here, we have metal Lightning McQueen and metal Chick Hicks. We're not going to open them right now because we're going to be doing a tournament with them here very soon on this exact track. But I'm going to stretch it out a little bit with some fat track, and I think we should be able to remove this just fine and the track stay in place. But again, we'll try that later on. Let's switch lanes and see if Lightning McQueen can do it again. All right, we have Lightning McQueen on the blue, Chick Hicks on the red, and 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Chick Hicks won that time. So, now the question being, does that red lane have an advantage? We will try it again. We'll put McQueen back in the red, Chick back in the blue. And this is what I was worried about with this perforated piece of track right here. It's almost like a rumble strip. It's going to slow the cars down. Let's go. Oh, see, and that time, it didn't even give us a true winner. But again, we can't really fault it. We're here for fun. This is not meant for, like, you know, competitive die-cast racing. Now let's go ahead and put their danger zones on, and we'll see which one can make it through. So you guys on the blue side will see the flames fall, and on the blue side, you will see the rocks move. 3, 2, 1, go! Lightning McQueen! I have to say, I really like this playset, you guys. I'd honestly give this an 8 out of 10. My only gripes with it, honestly, it feels a little bland. Sure, they added the pops of red and the pops of blue. I felt like it could have been like a little bit more colorful. Sure, I understand Radiator Springs is in the middle of the desert, so things are going to be a little bit more monochrome and dirt color, but all in all, not too bad. I wish the Pitties had moving wheels. I do like how they give them a place on the track. That is quite awesome. I do believe they are facing the wrong way, though, because I believe their forks are supposed to, like, kind of control which way they go. So you can kind of use the Pitties as, like, a little lever right like that. But you can face them either way. It doesn't truly matter. Sure, I wish these weren't plastic cars. I wish they were metal. But, again, cheap playset, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the plastic cars. You're not going to get the high dollar, $4 die-cast cars from this set. Another gripe I have is I do not wish that they would have put a riveted, a perforated, whatever you want to call it, a more of a rough textured side on the blue side, just because I feel like that automatically eliminates the blue from winning a race, because 9 times out of 10 the red lane will win. They have a steeper incline. They only have this nice little S-curve, then a huge drop to the finish line, where the blue side has a steep drop to begin with, but then it kind of plateaus out. You hit the rumble strips, and then you have a nice little dip to the finish. So again, 9 times out of 10, this red lane is going to win. That's why when we get to our tournaments we're going to be holding on this channel, we're going to remove the firehouse, and we will just have the straight line and then some racetrack to a actual finish line. Now, outside of the race feature, there is one more feature. That is the rescue set. So we'll go ahead and just move you guys right over here. And then we'll get you guys zoomed in just a wee bit. Tilt you guys down so you guys can see the action from above. So, Chick Hicks. Oh no, Chick Hicks is in trouble. What's new there? Don't worry. Race and Rescue Lightning McQueen is here. So, you come back here. You pull the little RR logo back till Stanley pops up. You'll know that because there's a nice little red indicator right down there that Stanley pops up. And now we need to save, or I guess endanger, Chick Hicks. Go ahead and give Stanley a good old push. There goes Chick Hicks. And just like that, Chick Hicks is in peril in the cactus. So much for race and rescue. It's more like punish and enslave Lightning McQueen. But honestly, these are so much fun. I do like the play feature. I like the race feature. And I like the peril feature is what I'm going to call it. It's simple to activate. All Lightning McQueen does is he hits the flames, and then Willie's Butte ducks down. Easy to reset. Just push it back. When you push Willie's Butte back, the flames reset. So on and so forth. So we will be trying this track set with some metal cars. We'll see how well that plays out. Actually, let's put a Hot Wheel on here. I went ahead and threw on a couple Fast and Furious hot rods. Here we go. Let's see how well the Hot Wheels cars do. Now remember, the cars die cast, these are 155 scale. Hot Wheels, they are smaller at 164, so a little bit smaller. We'll see how well they race. 3, 2, 1, go. Red wins again, no surprise. Let's see if red wins again. Oh no, we actually had blue win that. Well, now they're gone. Now we actually had blue win that time. So, okay. So maybe when you actually do get some metal cars on this playset, they will even out their win. Don't worry, I found them. So, I honestly, yeah, 8 out of 10. We'll do 8 out of 10. I like that. You guys heard my gripes about the track. Again, the main thing my gripe is this perforated area, and I'm guessing it's to slow the cars down because it's a tighter turn than this one. That's my only logic, but again, I don't like it. I'd rather just see a nice, smooth piece of track for a little bit more fair racing, because we all know how infamous these kind of finish gates are. They're never very accurate, but again, a child who is, you know, a youth in the Hawkeye Holler Nation, they're not here for accuracy. They're here to watch Lightning McQueen and Chick Hicks race to the finish and hoping that, you know, good old Lightning McQueen is the victor. But all in all, I highly recommend this track set. The holidays are coming up. I will have this track set linked in this video if you guys want to purchase it. It does help support the channel. That is me being transparent with you. If you guys do purchase this track set through the channel, I do earn commission off of it. So thank you guys so very much. If you do that, I will link it to my Amazon storefront as well if you guys are more comfortable purchasing from Amazon. Again, you guys can find all those links down below, but for 40 bucks, this is well worth it. Now, there is a I want to say GRC. That could be wrong. You Disney Pixar Cars fanatics can let me know down below. But I do believe it's a GRC playset that is still out in Target. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. We'll pick it up, we'll review it, and we'll tell you if it's really worth it or not. But this one is, and it will be our main centerpiece for our cars tournaments we're going to be holding here on the channel. So look forward to that coming up. You guys can do all the good stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation today. It's your home for diecast racing and so much more. If you guys care to become a pit crew member, those are my YouTube memberships. $1 gets you in to the Buddy versus Buddy tournament. Will the cars be part of the Buddy versus Buddy tournament? That is for you guys to let me know in those comments down below. One final question before I send you guys on your way. Will you be picking this up? Let me know in those comments down below. Again, I highly recommend it, and I will go ahead and see you guys right back here inside the holler for some more diecast racing. Peace, love, and diecast racing. This one is over. Pick this one up. Nice.